So story time. Because we have time, it's 7:44. So the first one he found was the last one. So now we're gonna go in order.
Today, we begin the work. And when it is done, we will have changed the world. The loom will be our masterpiece. I write this not out of arrogance, but surety of purpose. Matter is proportionally mutable to the energy expended. A candle may turn a book to ash, but it will never turn a mountain to sea. With the loom, such limitations are meaningless. All may become all. Rather fitting that today, of all days, the Horadrim should send a courier to beg for aid, while they play at fighting the Vizjaktar's war. I create wonders.
And book 2 we just found.
The work is done. The minds of Zoltun and Ayrjan of Caldeum have birthed a miracle before my very eyes. The loom wove inert ambient energy into a focused stream of fire. It burned my palm, and I laughed with joy. Ayrjan embraced me. I could feel time slow. I could see the filaments of his iris in the firelight. He is my peer. In a way, no one has ever been.
Got a lot of feelings just from that alone.
A demon slipped past our wards. I can see it as I write this. A red mist wreathing the loom, suckling on it. It grows with each moment. A demon. A thing of ether and feeling. And not even that. It shimmers in the light. It can barely maintain its form. And yet, we cannot remove it. No matter what we try, it only grows like a suppurated wound. Ayrjan refuses to accept it. But our dream is ending.
Okay, and then book 4 is this one.
The demon has metastasized. It spreads through the siphons, into the heels. The constructs turn on one another. Within a month, the loom will be unrecognizable. This is the fate of humankind. Where even the weakest demon roams, we stagnate. The Horadrim were right. Pompous ostriches all. But they were right.
And this is the 5th entry, which was the first one that you found. And so the order you found them in was the 5th one, which was the letter telling Ayrjan goodbye. And this is a longer version of the letter, so I don't know if the letter you handed over is this version you found later. This is longer than that. And then you found the 3rd one after killing Malphus the first time around. And then I've spent the last 3 weeks looking for these fucking books.
My dearest friend, you refused to listen to reason. So, I decided for us both. The loom is dead. You will find the tunnels collapsed, the siphons broken, and the ruins scoured. To rebuild it without me would take a lifetime. I hope you realize your mistake. The hope you abandon this dream as I have. I hope you join the Horadrim with me. And if none of that comes to pass, I hope you live well. Zoltun.
And you find that letter in Zoltun's office that is in a vault you have to break into. I think it's the Vault of Ink. And, Ayujan first refuses to believe that Zoltun's gone. And then when he reads the letter, he laughs incredibly bitterly at the fact that Zoltun calls him his friend. And at first you think, because they're co-workers, right? And then every time the demon needles at him about Zoltun, you see Ayujan crack a little more. And I'm sitting here going, I'm queer. I must be deluding myself. They cannot have put a but they were roommates so obviously. And then every book. And now I think Ayujan has gone off to try to find Zoltun. Except I know that technically Zoltun's dead, but not. And now there's the new Diablo video on YouTube, which basically is it's Zoltun kind of mad and possibly after his death, just cackling and carrying on. All right, well, I was hoping that there would be some kind of conclusion to finding it, like at least a journal entry. But, I guess the game just decided I don't need closure? Or that should be closure enough? I don't know. I have feelings and no answers. It's fine. Sean says he was a spirit in 2, still a spirit but made you build his body back in 3 so he can come back and rule the world. But you destroy his body again, so likely just his spirit gone mad again. He was talking about the Black Soul Stone. And talking about himself as made of sand, I think. I enjoyed Tier 1, but I'd never played a Diablo game before. And I went, what do you mean you're trying to make me do something I didn't agree to? Game that wants me to go to nightmare mode so badly. What's over there? I don't trust you. And so I just wasn't doing it. And so with the Season of the Construct, they went, would you like these books? You just have to look through these vaults. And I went, all right, let me scour them all with a fine-tooth comb. No books. And then the next quest went, oh, you should check the ward-woven chests at the end of each vault. And I went, all right, speedrun, get to the end, where are my books? And then the quest wording changed again, and they went, oh, you want the ward-woven chests and the capital M major ward-woven chests. And that one only dropped from Malphas at the end of the loom. I'm like, all right, we'll run them all just in case. We'll focus on the loom. The Malphas fight is really, it drags on. It's kind of onerous to get there, but we'll do it. And then 2 weeks ago, the quest changed again. And it said, you need the nightmare mode. And I went, son of a bitch. And chat got to listen to me speculate on whether I wanted to take a whole break and just go play Palia or something else more wholesome. But I already play Final Fantasy as my wholesome game. I don't need more wholesome right now. Diablo is where I get my sanctuary, eerie music, everyone loves Lilith. I would have tea with Lilith in a heartbeat. I adore how uncomfortable the world of Sanctuary is, and I'm glad that I only visit it. But yeah, so last week, because previously we'd had book 5 and book 3 from the initial run. And then last week, one of the books dropped, and then today, 2 of the books dropped, so we're done. We have seen the story. Knight says, Diablo, you should play Nightmare Mode, Thane. You're not the boss of me. I mean, that is the easiest way to get me to not do something, is to tell me I have to do it. I have ADHD. Resistance is built into the system.